There comes a time when the universe stops whispering and starts roaring. When the subtle signs, the gentle nudges, and the countless red flags have all been ignored, karma doesn't ask for permission. It simply arrives. For the narcissist, who's built a fortress of illusions around manipulation, deceit, and self-worship, this is the moment when everything begins to unravel. Not by anyone's hand, but by the natural order of balance that karma always restores. Narcissists often believe they're untouchable. They glide through life taking advantage of others, charming with empty words, gaslighting those who question them, and rewriting reality to suit their egos. They believe they're smarter than everyone else, always 10 steps ahead. They think consequences are for other people. But no mask can hold forever, and no manipulation can shield them when karma decides the bill is due. You see, karma doesn't come rushing in with fire and fury right away. It watches, patiently. It lets the narcissist dig deeper into their web of lies. It allows them to make more enemies by betraying the very people who stood by them. It gives them space to believe they've gotten away with it. And that is its cruel genius. Because when karma strikes, it doesn't just take back what was wrongfully claimed. It exposes, humbles, and isolates. That charm that once opened every door, it stops working. That manipulation that once controlled others, it starts to backfire. Friends vanish. Opportunities dry up. Reputations crumble. The narcissist begins to experience the very abandonment and confusion they once inflicted on others. The mirror that always reflected admiration now shows them the truth, raw, unfiltered, and brutal. And here's the thing, karma isn't always loud. Sometimes it shows up in silence. The phone that doesn't ring. The people who stop believing the lies. The job offer that never comes. The relationships that fall apart. The energy that once fueled their ego now betrays them with anxiety, paranoia, and emotional exhaustion. They no longer feel in control. And to a narcissist, that's the ultimate punishment. There are no more warnings. The grace period has expired. This isn't about revenge. It's about balance. It's about the universe correcting the chaos they've caused. The narcissist who once fed off others now finds themselves starving for the attention and validation that no longer comes. People who were once victims aren't staying quiet anymore. They've healed, found their strength, and walked away. They're not seeking vengeance. They're living their truth, and that truth shines a light on the narcissist's shadow. That's how karma works, not just through misfortune, but by empowering the very people they try to break. Karma doesn't miss. It doesn't forget, and it doesn't need to scream. It just waits for the right moment. When the narcissist least expects it, when their guard is down and their audience has left, that's when the fall begins. Not because someone pushed them, but because they were never standing on solid ground to begin with.